Hey everyone, Ryan from WordChamps. Today I want to focus on after you've created a new blog or website using WordPress.com, I'd like to take you for a tour around the general settings. I also want to show you how you can add a new page to your blog. And then finally we're going to wrap up by we're going to be specifying a page that should be displayed on your front page of your website. So when you come to the home page of your website, what's displayed there? By default, WordPress is posting or showing your latest blog posts, and we don't want that, especially for a business website. We're going to want a static page, and I'll tell you how that's done and what I mean by static page. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's click over to our new website that we created in my example on WordChamps.tv blog. I've posted the step-by-step setting up your own website, and that's taken you through the various steps in order to create your own website using the WordPress.com service. Totally free. If you haven't done that yet, go back to the WordChamps blog, look for that post, and then watch the screencast, and you can catch up with us here. So I'm going to jump ahead and start on my website, which is photochamps.wordpress.com, and I'm going to log in, putting my username and password in, and that's going to automatically take me to my dashboard. So if you're setting up this website as a business website, the first thing you're going to want to do is start to add some pages. You know, generally business websites have a home page, an about, a contact page, and usually a products or services page. So if I go to my website, let's just click and preview the home page. You can see here WordPress has given me a home page, and they've provided me with an about page, and the about page is just blank at the moment. So let's go ahead and add a contact page, and we're going to add a products page, and then we're going to actually add a new home page, because this home page really isn't a static page. All this is showing my latest blog post, and WordPress has actually auto-created this for me, and it would auto-create this for you too if you set up a new website. They've just created a post called Hello World, and we don't want to show that on the home page because it's a business website. We want to have static information on the home page, welcoming the user to your website, and then helping them follow through with the next action you want them to take. Perhaps it's to view your portfolio, maybe it might be to contact you, so we're going to help you with that as well. So through your dashboard, once you've logged in, we're going to go under Pages, and your menu might look like this because you haven't extended the submenu here. But under Pages, there's a Pages link and an Add New. So let's go to Pages. You can see here there's an About page that's already been created for us. Let's just click on the Edit link, and here we've got the title is About, and there's nothing in here. So let's just put some text in here just so we know this is fill it with text, so we've got a good example. We're going to update that page. So all I've doing here is typing in this box here, and we're going to update that page. And then when I go back to my website and refresh, and I click on the About button, here's the text that I just entered. So I've created an About page. Actually, this page was created for us already, but I've edited it. So I've got some information there now. Let's go back to Home. And the next step I'd like to do is add a contact page. So we're going to repeat these steps again. If you're starting from your dashboard, it's going to be simply scrolling down the left-hand menu here, clicking on Pages. Here it is here, and Add New. And then we're going to type our title in here. So this is Contact Us, and you might even say Contact PhotoChamps if you want. And here is our contact information, 250-655-9202, and my email address, let's say it's photos@wordchamps.tv. So basic information here, our phone number and email address, which I think is self-explanatory, but let's just label it here, email. So here's my title, Contact PhotoChamps. That's what's going to show up in your menu item here once you've added that page. And here's our content information, which is going to show up when I click on that button. It's going to show up down in this area here. So that's pretty much all I want right now for my contact page. I want my title, and I would like to have my phone number and my email address. So let's publish that. And once it's published, again, I'm going to go back to my home page, and I'm going to use the refresh button. And you can see here that it's added a new button called Contact PhotoChamps, which is my title of my page. If I click on that button, you'll see here that the information I provided is now in this body of content area. So as the final step, let's go and create a home page. And why, you might be asking yourself, why we're creating a home page when there's already a home page here? Well, this isn't really a home page. All it is a button to go to your main front page. But what WordPress has done here is it's going to be posting your latest blog post. And for business websites, you might not want to get started with a blog right away. You might want to put your static information up and then start with a blog later. So what we want to replace this with is probably a welcome message and a couple calls to action here of where that visitor should go after visiting your front page. So first thing to do is to create a home page. So we're going to go add new again. And this is going to be called, I'm going to call this PhotoChamps. Actually, let's call this Home PhotoChamps. And so this is just a welcoming message. Click here to contact us. And there's my call to action. Really, really simple. You probably have a longer welcoming statement. You might want to add a couple photos here, but this is just to show you how to set up a home page and then have it so that this button links to your home page. So I've called it Home PhotoChamps. Welcome to our new website. Click here to contact us. And we're going to publish. And something interesting has happened now when you go back to your website and you refresh. You'll see there that it actually still has this home page, and you've got About, Contact PhotoChamps, but now you've got this fourth page, and it looks like it's a duplicate of Home. And now we've got two home pages. And the reason for that is because you've created this page, but WordPress doesn't know that you want this to be your front page. It's just assuming this is another page, just like About, Contact, and so it doesn't know that this is unique. You really want this button to link to your home page, and you probably don't want this button here anymore either, because we don't want to link to our blog as we haven't set up our blog yet. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So back here in our admin area, we're going to scroll down, we're going to go under Settings, and we're going to click under Reading. And from there, you've got two options. This is the front page display setting. Right now, WordPress has defaulted to your latest posts, which is directly tied in with your blog. Because we don't have a blog yet, we don't really need to use this. So we're going to choose this next option, which is a static page. So you can click on this, and we're going to choose our static page for the front page. If you use this drop-down list here, you'll see you've got the About page you've created, you've got a Contact page you've created, and there's our new home page that we've created. So we're going to click on that, and this is telling WordPress that for the front page, automatically display a static page that we've created, and we've selected which static page we want to show, which is the Home PhotoChamps page. We're going to ignore this post page for now because we don't have a blog, so we're just going to ignore it. And then the rest of the settings we're going to leave as is, and we're going to click on the Save Changes button. And then we're going to go back to our home page and we're going to refresh. And you'll see what WordPress has done is very cleverly it's exchanged this home button for our new home page. So here's our home content. Remember that home page we created? It's now put that into that home button. So anytime you come to your website, you know you're going to have this URL printed on your business cards. When people type that in, they're going to come directly to your home page and they're going to see this static content. This is what they mean by static content. It doesn't change very often. You've made the title tag and you've put some content in here and you told WordPress you want this to be your default home page. So now what we've got is we've got our default home page, we've got an About page, and we've got our Contact page. So let's go back to the dashboard. And for the next step, the next screencast, we're going to talk about this sidebar area, because I think we've covered this fairly well. I've showed you how to create a page, and I've showed you how to set the home page as one of your, the default home page as one of the pages that you've created. And next we're going to focus on this area here. How can we add a call to action in this sidebar?